Hello, everybody. Ryan Carpenter here with No BS Golf, presented to you by P45 Knuckle Down Golf. Well, we're getting close. PGA Championship coming up, and it's nothing but a whole lot of buzz out there in at Valhalla. So it should be really good. Other than the weather, that's darn all the things we got going on that are great, and to have something like weather come and just ruin another dang championship, I tell you. But it is what it is, and I know that they were trying to escape the dang heat right in August, and for good reasons, because they wear pants and they shouldn't. I don't see no tennis players wearing big old knit pants to the tennis court. Well, it doesn't make any sense. So, anyways, move back to August, play in the hot, and wear some damn shorts. It just makes sense. It's BS. Pants are BS. It's a bunch of crap. It's a loaded idea, and everybody got it wrong. So, anyhow, but hopefully we'll have a good week, and it's gonna be fun. There's a lot of buzz regardless of the weather. So, gonna be fun. So what we got going on? I posted something and it kind of related to a lot of conversation. What it boils down to in this here game is there is no secrets. There's different groups of information out there that some folk have access to and some don't. But there's no secret. There's no, magical one thingy. People come all the time. Well, how what is it? Why is it? How is it? Like, look, first of all, you gotta understand that even tour pros have really bad days. They just do. We were talking last night, and I said, look, you got to go find the bottom players. The ones that are at the bottom of the leaderboard on a Friday at your tournament you're going to visit. Go look up the name at the bottom. Go follow them for 2-3 holes. And every time players come back, they're like, what? Like, Ryan, I can play like that? I'm like, I know. That's why they're packing up and going home. Like, they're having a really bad day. Like, a really bad day. And so, but it's, what they're capable of when they get it put back together is the difference. And that's what I wanted to focus on real quick today. If there was a secret, it's a non-secret, but if there was a secret, it's the fact that they have learned simply how to stabilize the golf club, how to create a kind of impact. And you probably heard it 1,000 different ways at different points, a lot of words and verbiage and blah. Pretty simple. Club head moving through impact like this. Pretty steady, right? Not a lot of change, not a lot of motion, not a lot of variation. Club head moving through impact like this, all over the place. Fish out of water. Fish out of water. Or this. Okay. Steady. Controlled. Stable. So if you imagine club, ball, boom, 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 boom. Really slowed down. That's what basically they're doing. Go look up the slowed down video. What I do is I use a video of a player it's kind of grainy because it's just not great video, unfortunately, but it's the best we got. Try to use it. And so I can put up some images, but basically okay, so here's impact, right? And then, as we go forward here, boom. And boom, look at that club. Well, after ball gone, folks. Club head hardly hasn't changed at all, and it's still low in the turf. See it, hopefully. Oh, low! Look how low that club head still is. That's called low point. If you hear the word low point, not divot. Divot is just the byproduct of what happens, and I don't want nobody out there tearing up big gougy divots. Anyways, it make no sense. Little divots fine. And the image that I showed here on the old Twitter verse and the Facebook and it shows the most important thing, the secret Ain't no secret, folks. No such thing as secret in this game. Learning how to do things, I guess that's a secret, maybe you could call it that. But stability of club head and great contact. And so whether we're talking about, offline hits and carries and spins and distances and trajectories and dispersions, and it all boils down to one key thing: making great. Can you see that? Dang it. I don't think that image comes through is very good. That little spot in the middle of the face there. Great contact. Great contact, though, has to be stabilized. Now, you can make great contact sometimes with your fish out of water swing, and it's going to go okay. But the problem is that you're not going to do it on a consistent basis, at least not to the point where you're probably hoping for. And you're going to hit it. You're going to hit it offline. You're going to miss hit it. You're going to do some wacky things with that club head doing. And by the way, let's take this to another level. I don't care what we're doing. Putt, chip, pitch, bunker, full shot, driver, whatever. If your putter face and head coming in impact all over the place, you can have all kinds of sporadic output. If your chips, fish out of water. I just had a lesson Friday. It was fish out of water. And then we worked on it. And then we tried hard. And even then, it was still a little fishy. It wasn't stable enough to get the result done. And so I sent the player off packing with specific drills. I hope the player's doing it, because it's going to take a ton of drilling to learn how to stabilize that thing a lot more, so we can get to the next phase. Once it's stable, then what? How do we get to the point of adjusting with our 5 rules of output and options and to hit each location in different shots and all that kind of thing? That's short game lessons. So, but great contact is a big part of the equation. And so that's why I like some people say, hey, slow down a little, you hit it better. No, you won't. In fact, you're going to make the errors even worse because you're going to apply them even more. But at least when the error occurs, less curvature. So if you slow it down the club head speed, the error is still there. Whatever the thing is still going on. It's just not going to go as far offline because you're not giving as much punch. But it's still going to happen. Or the player that, last night was a good example. Well, by the time I get to about the last 4 holes, it's a change all of a sudden. Like, yeah, because your body, everything's changing in your swing. If you're not playing regular golf and you got fish out of water club heads at impact, then a couple things are happening. You still got the fish out of water going on, but now all of a sudden you've reached the point in the day where your brain and body fatigue have set in. And now all of a sudden the timing that you've been using throughout most of the day has changed a little bit. And so that timing all of a sudden, oh, wait, where'd that come from? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. That was a different ball flight. Yeah, of course it is. Your body's moving a little bit differently at that point. Your brain's thinking a little bit differently at that point. Like everything about your system has now begun the process of, fatigue. It's all it really is. It's just simple fatigue. And now you have to compensate just to get the job done. And that compensation starts to alter the timing a little bit. And boom, all of a sudden out of nowhere, like you've been hitting these little fade shots. And now all of a sudden you hit this like little, pulled left thing. And you're like, what? Where did that come from? Yeah, you're fatigued. So just being able to make it through a round alone takes some regularity and practice playing a solid. When you can finish the 18th green and walk off of it and actually feel like you've still got plenty of gas in the tank, then you've done enough to prepare yourself to be ready for a full round of golf. If you walk off the 18th and you feel like you're just done, like, man, I could swing another club if I wanted to, man, you weren't ready to play to that day. That's just the simple truth. You weren't prepared. It's like these golf trips. People go up on these golf trips like, hey, can you help couples with golf trip? Like, yeah, we're going to get you, 18 here, 9 here, 18 here, take a day off, and then 36, whatever, fine. I don't think anybody should play 36, but whatever. They're like, no, we need to do cram way more. And I'm like, you're gonna hate life by day 3. Trust me, you ain't gonna want to touch a golf club. You try to cram too much golf in, and it happens every time. They do, and then they come back. I'm so tired. And I wasn't even having fun at the end. I'm like, yeah, because you ain't prepared for that. Tour pros, man, they struggle to make it through a solid week like that, and they're doing it all the dang time. So of course you ain't gonna make it through. That's just not realistic. So, anyways, contact, solid impact, but with solid impact, stability as well. A controlled solid impact. If there was such a thing as a secret, that's basically what it is, folks. And that's some of the stuff that eventually we dive into when we get to working on this stuff with players. So, anyhow, let's see. I think we got for us too rain plus other things coming. Friday, I'll probably be at the golf pub, www.thegolfpub.com. Right here. Here you go, folks. Nighttime, cold, hot. These damn gnats we deal with down here. Man, those gnats, I'll tell you what, BS, those things. Like, there's got to be a way to get rid of these things. Anyhow, rainy day, too windy, you name it. There's a billion things that can be going on out there. And I know for a lot of folk, because again, they don't play enough, they don't practice enough, they're not used to it. Don't want to play in that stuff. Great, go inside. Go visit my partners, my friends, Matt and his boys up at the golf pub. I'll be up there Friday morning. So, or I think anyways, that's the plan. Maybe it'll change. We'll see. Anyways, hit me up. And especially if you're here in Central Georgia, then we can definitely get together. If not, hey, no big deal. Contact me anyways. I can do this many different ways. So y'all know the drill. I'm going to get going. We've got a busy morning coming up here. And but leave questions, comments. What do you want to know? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to hear? What do you want to learn? What do you want? Throw me the information you want. I'm always checking. So let me know. And then outside of that, please, if you would, it does a world of good for me, and I would appreciate it. Smash the like button, subscribe, and share. Please, 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 and thank yous. Referral is my business. It is a huge part of it. And anytime anybody can share, send the word out, whatever, I greatly appreciate it. The referral program for lessons, always in place. You refer someone to me, they take an evaluation lesson, you get $150 credit free lesson to your account, or you can give it out as a gift if you want. Whatever you want to do, that's up to you. So if you don't even take lessons from me, you don't even play golf, you want to send it to somebody, you go right ahead. Send a referral in, they take the evaluation lesson, you get free lesson, period, the end. So appreciate that. Smash, subscribe, subscribe, share. And as always, hit me up. Twitter at P45KDG. Email P45knuckledowngolf@gmail.com. So I'm going to cut out early today. That's it for today. Let me know what you want to talk about. As always, take care, folks.